Yo, what's good? It is Cypher, and yeah, back at it again. I've relatively done a lot of events up until this point, so I have a little bit of insight if you haven't yet gone to an event, or if you are not fortunate enough to have one in your area. I've got a little insight on how some of these events have been and what's worked, what hasn't worked, and some cards coming out. So, um, number one, right? Yeah, so everyone's kind of ranking the decks. I'm gonna be honest with you, as someone who has not played Bandai card games, 50% of it is the luck of the draw, right? So, that being said, it doesn't matter what deck I've played, I've gotten my ass handed to me on a consistent basis. The first time I played, I was excited because I went 3-3. The next time I played, I was like 1-4 with the same deck, mind you, Heroic Beginnings. So it really comes down to what cards you're drawing, because a lot of people that were playing different decks were having the same issues as I was having with Heroic Beginnings. I have a buddy in my Discord who's running Zeon's Rush, and he had the same issue. So it was the same thing across the board. So right now I'm trash. I'm at a with all the games that I've played, I am at a solid 4-10. Yeah, I am absolute cooked. But I can tell you basically that it really doesn't matter what deck you run. Just run what you want, and if you get the luck of the draw, you will probably win. That's pretty much how that goes. Now there has been some differences, I would say. Number one, the biggest one is if you get good cards early, sometimes that fizzles out. That's happened to me. Like mid to late game, then I just start pulling just pilots and that's it. No units. I've seen that happen to someone who was playing a Seed Strike, and they pretty much had no hand in the beginning of the game, and then mid to late game they started pulling units, and then they won. So I switched from Heroic Beginnings to Seed Strike, and I won my first game, my last tournament on Friday, and then I lost every match after that. So for whatever reason, everyone I was playing against had like a god hand. They literally had two pilots, two suits that matched, and was able to just play whatever and rake me over. So yeah, there's that. But I think once we hit the 25th, we'll be doing constructed. So I'm excited for that, because then I get to actually make like my Zaft deck, my mono green wing deck, see how that goes, and if I need to add some things to it. Obviously mono is still early to just do, but I'm going to at least try just to see kind of what that looks like. And there's going to be tons of options of what you can add to your decks once these booster boxes come out in packs. So that being said, the most important thing is you having fun, right? So doesn't matter what deck you play, there's still probably going to be, if you have a place to be able to do your tournaments or your starter deck events, just pick whatever deck you like and go and see how that works out for you. But once we get to the 25th, there's going to be a lot more variety. People are using proxies, so I haven't really jumped on that bandwagon yet, because I'd prefer to just wait for the actual cards to come out before I go and print proxies and do all that craziness. I'm good on that. But yeah, so one important thing I wanted to discuss is there's already this. Someone's already posted the participation promos. Now, he's got literally like 7 of each. So that tells me, number one, he's either working for a store or he owns a store and he's just posting all the promos for sale. Originally last night, this was all at $75, which is insane. Absolutely not. 25 is still high. But don't jump the gun just yet, because they're going to be doing events, and basically what that looks like is there's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be one random winner per pack. So these are gonna be basically auctioned off per actual event. So it's all random. So that is what leads me to believe that this guy got lucky, or he just happens to run a store or work at one, to be able to get all of these, because like they're all random, right? So I have a few of them pulled up. The dual Maxwells, these are all R's, rares. So these are what you'll potentially get. Now, it could also be random, so I have no idea what else could be in these packs, but as it stands, it looks like he has the whole set. So there's the Gigans here. Yeah, so he has a whole set of that. Let's see. Oh, I have 2 of those. The Kshatriya, he has a whole set of that. Unforeseen Incident, he has a full set of that. About 7 or 8 of each is what it looks like he has. There's a Sayla, which he sold a couple of each one of these from what I've seen. I mean, if you want to spend $25 on a card, that's a promo that you might get lucky with. I mean, hey, you're all grown adults, do whatever you feel is necessary, but I feel like there's going to be more of these that will be coming out that will make it a little bit easier to get and maybe drive that price down. So I would honestly wait before you kind of like jump the gun, because $25 a card is a little steep for these rares right now. And then here's some aerial action that are available, and then the wing bird mode, which is my personal favorite. I think this one looks amazing. That are available. So I mean, that's kind of what is up. He is the only person that has it, and he's not sitting at a really good percentage either. So 66.7% is not good. So I mean, purchase at your own risk, guys and gals, whoever happens to come across this. From what I read, some of the stuff is he didn't really pack it properly. I mean, it was just one negative review, but I mean, he doesn't have that much of a history based on what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, so it looks like he's got good feedback on everything else, but that one dinged him pretty hard. So yeah, I mean, if you want to get one, you can. It's up to you. I would wait, honestly, because these events haven't unfolded yet, so there's going to be more opportunity to get these if you actually partake in your local card shop, or if you wait for people to post more of these to be able to get your hands on them. So yeah, so there's that. But aside from all of that craziness, all right guys, I got something I want to show you. So I don't know if you guys know about a place called Whatnot, but I was able to get some images of the cards and how many you can get of what rarity type based on this couple boxes here. So I have some screenshots that I got. I was fortunate to pick up, so we're gonna go over them and see what that looks like basically. So give me a second to pull these up, and we'll start talking about them. So, first and foremost, this is like really hard to see. It's kind of blurry, but this is an alt art Wing Zero Gundam, which is the newest card that they announced in that pack. So this is something that he pulled. He sold that bad boy for 214, which is insane. Anyway, that's the card that would be available for an alt art. It's the Gundam Wing actual like beginning intro, which is pretty dope. I think this card is absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. But I've got some more screenshots of what we have. So this is an alt art R plus dual Gundam, which you can get. So these are kind of like the alt arts, even though they're not LRs, they're R pluses. So I mean, it is what it is. They're still beautiful. Battle of the Aces, which is an R plus. This dude had a crazy box, not gonna lie. So we'll have to see what each box looks like. I will be posting videos of me opening boxes and kind of go from there and see what that looks like. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We have an LR Plus Banshee Destroy mode, which is an insane looking color there. That looks really good. This is a 5/4. It's got Marita Cruz's name on it. So yeah, it's a blue unit, which is cool. Can't complain about that. There is an LR Plus for the Unicorn Gundam Destroy mode, which looks absolutely insane too. You can't really see the detail, but it looks amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. But we also got C plus resources, so you can get an alt art resource. There are regular resources that come, and so just basically how that looks is every pack has one resource or token that you can get, and this guy just so happened to pull a C plus actual resource for this particular pack. And then there's something even crazier, which is a C plus plus token or resource you can pull with the crazy art, which I didn't even know was a thing. So this is like the first time it's actually being shown. So that's absolutely insane. This is the first time we've seen this. We haven't heard anything about that. We just knew that there were LR plus pluses, but C plus pluses in resource form. So I don't know if there's going to be any other types of plus plus cards in there, which is interesting. So I'm pretty excited for that. And then we got this pretty cool looking like animated Buster Gundam kind of alt look here, which is pretty cool. And this is actually an LR plus from what it looks like. It's a little blurry, but it's kind of hard to get these looks here for these screenshots that I found. So support 3, yeah. So this card might be pretty cool if you can pull it. And yeah, so these are kind of just like the main things that I was able to get a hold of. I did see the stream. I did see him pull some of these things. I just didn't take screenshots. I should have, but I had some people in my group, in my Discord, where we got screenshots, and yeah, these are it. There's a few more, but all the other screenshots are the ones that you can see on. You can actually see better quality of them on the actual Twitter for Gundam. So I just wanted to give you a little bit more on the insight for that Whatnot stream. There's probably going to be a few new ones that actually show up. There's, I believe, a stream on the 23rd, so I'm going to record that one and go over footage on what that looks like for those pack openings too. So stay tuned for that. But as it stands, I want to kind of just go into really quick what we are looking at. So these are some of the alternate cards that are available. We've got Char's Gelgoog here, which looks really good. And this is an LR Plus version too, which looks absolutely amazing. Bandai really knocked it out of the park with these different cards. And then there is actually a Big Zam R Plus, which is an alternate art for that particular card, which looks really good. We've got the one that I want to add to my deck, the LR Plus Death Scythe, and in all its glory, looks fantastic. Duo is a really nice addition to Wing. We also have the R Plus Unicorn in Unicorn mode Gundam, which that R Plus looks absolutely gorgeous. Some of these look like LR Pluses, so I mean technically they could be considered that. But yeah, look at this. This is beautiful. Just the etching and how it looks. If you have any of the LR cards already, you guys already know the quality and the level that they're bringing to these, which is absolutely amazing. So there's the Delta. And then here's my boy Duo. Alt art here, R Plus pilot card. That looks fantastic. I'd like to get my hands on that one. You can see the church in the background, which is dope. We've got Marita Cruz and her alternate art right here. Looks fantastic. I love the Kshatriya etching in the background, which looks amazing. We've also got, I believe this is a command card. The Xeon, if I'm not mistaken, I should say it here. Alt Art Citizens, Take a Stand. Yeah, that's what the name of that is. Yeah, so these are some of the ones that are available. And yeah, they're all dropping on the 25th, so I'm excited to get my hands on some of these at least and kind of go from there. If you're looking to buy, please wait till more boxes are opened and then kind of look at the prices, because when the first cards dropped for the actual starter decks, they were going for about 180 a pop. When it was all said and done, some of them, yes, still have high value, but they all dropped to about, I want to say, $70. Some are $30 for the alt arts. So if you wait long enough, the prices will come down. Just be patient. And if it's one you just want one of for a collection, that's totally understandable. Just cop that one, you know, and be happy. And then you can work on getting just the regular LRs, which are probably going to be even cheaper, anywhere from like maybe 20 to 30 bucks per card, depending on which one you're looking for. So yeah, I hope all of you are able to get boxes and be able to pull the stuff that you want. And if not, I hope you pull stuff that you can trade other people for, because that's what I'm planning on doing. And I have a bunch of friends in my Discord that I meet up at pretty much every local card shop in my city, and we all kind of formed a little group. And whatever I don't pull, if someone pulls, I want to trade. So hopefully I'm gonna pull some stuff. I have my buddy who works at a card shop. He said he might get some more extra allocations for booster boxes, and I hope I'll be able to get like at least 2. I'd like to get 3 or 4 max if I can, but yeah, so we'll see how that day goes. I'm taking that day off from work, and I'm gonna head on down, and all of us, there's a group of us that are all gonna go to different stores and kind of communicate with each other, so we can all at least try and get a few booster boxes to be able to pull some cool cards with. So that's where we're at there. And yeah, so this is kind of just the main things that I wanted to talk about. That Whatnot stream, I will be again recording and doing screenshots of some of the cards that are pulled on the next streams, so that way there's content there to show like what else can be pulled, because this is just a small fraction of what's available. But if there's C++ cards like that in the boxes, like who knows what else Bandai threw into these boxes for everyone. But it seems like they're kind of loaded, so we'll see the more that we get box openings and kind of go from there to see what's available. So with that being said, it's your boy Cypher, and I am out. Peace.